Hey guys, first of all, I want to say thank you to those that have subscribed, mostly my friends, which is great. I've got a wonderful group of friends, um, and but I really hope I can reach out to other people. Not knocking them. I love my friends. I love the support I get from them. I really hope that I can reach somebody that kind of feels alone. It kind of feels like they might be just struggling, just treading water, because I've been there. I'm 42 years old, like I said, almost 43. I work in the IT field. I've worked in the IT field since 2000 with a break doing photography for 8 years, 9 years. Um, my biggest weaknesses are, as far as food goes, um, pasta, bread, rice, um, basically everything I'm supposed to avoid. It's not hard, really, with it just being me. There's no one else lives here, so I don't have to worry about cooking for anyone else. It's just me. If there were kids here, if there were, if I was married and had to worry about, cooking for somebody else, I don't know how I would do it. Because I would think that they would kind of be along for the ride. Um, but yeah, it's just me. So as far as that goes, it's not super hard. And why did I choose keto? I've tried just about everything else. I've tried phentermine. I've tried over-the-counter diet pills. I've tried juice fasting. I've tried I've tried just about every box diet plan you can buy from Walmart or online or whatever. And nothing's worked. I'm not a super picky eater. There's a couple things I don't like, and obviously I'm not super picky, or I wouldn't have probably ended up like this. But I'm not huge on vegetables. I'm not huge on a couple things, but getting over that, and I never used to like zucchini, and all of a sudden now I like it. And what is keto? It's basically putting your body into a state that it burns the fat instead of sugar for energy. Now, I hate saying this because it's kind of stupid, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a specialist. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm somebody that read a lot online and talked to a bunch of people and follow a bunch of groups. And so, my numbers and my figures are going to be different than what you need to follow. There's great apps out there. I use Carb Manager, but I also have a watch that I am not wearing right now, but I have it set up to alert me to drink water, because you have to drink water. I've been you'll notice when things kind of start changing a little bit. I've had tremendous, to the point that it crippled me. I was leaving the gym and I buckled to the ground because of muscle cramps. I've never had them this bad. And I believe it was just from lack of water intake. At that time, I was drinking water, but it wasn't, I've got one of the bigger shakers. I don't know where it's at right now, but I was maybe drinking 2 a day, maybe. But it obviously wasn't enough. And so now I'm every 30 minutes, every, 45 minutes, basically whenever I think about it, I'm at least taking a sip. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm really just starting. I'm a week into it, a week today. Actually a week yesterday. Like I said, I've got great friends that are going through this with me. A couple want to lose weight, a couple are just being supportive, which is fine. That's wonderful. But I'm really hoping that somebody will find this video or find this series of videos and look at me and realize I might be bigger than what they are. I might have more weight to lose, but they can do it. I work a 40 to 50 hour a week job. I don't really have a whole lot of responsibilities other than that. So, I can kind of come home and do what I want, or I can be at home doing what I want. But you still have to make time. You still have to, I can go downstairs and pop on a movie when I should be, popping on a podcast and going for a walk, or listening to a movie that I've seen 8,000 times, and then going for a walk or going to the gym or whatever. I can't ride a bike right now. My left knee it won't bend real well. It won't bend past 90. It's healing. It's been healing. But I'm just trying to take care of it, trying to do what I can to get it better. And as far as back to keto, back to the diet process, if you go to a doctor and you go to a nutritionist, you talk to them about keto, they're going to give you very clinical definitions, most likely. And I'm not really following those. If you look online, you look on forums, you look on Facebook or whatever, most people will talk about 3 different types of keto: strict, lazy, and dirty. Strict is exactly what it sounds. Everything you intake, everything you track, every macro, every carb, every sugar, you check every little thing. You're very strict about everything, which is great and it works for a lot of people. Obviously, it won't work for me, because it goes right into what I was getting ready to say is most people, including myself, are lazy. The lazy keto is almost perfect. You don't really track your macros. You limit your carb intake, which I'm limiting my carb intake anyway. Right now I'm trying to stay under 15 to 20 per day, if that. I'm sure there's some days I might have gone over 1 or 2, and I'm sure there's some days I've significantly gone less. It's, you still have to eat. I'll put a couple links in the description with things you can get, because not everybody wants to cook. Not everybody wants to spend a whole lot of money bringing groceries in and whatever. There's stuff you can go to Jack in the Box. There's stuff you can go to Wendy's and Subway and Chipotle and get food that's decent. Yeah, it may not be the best, but it's, you're out and about, you want something to eat, or you feel your blood sugar getting low or whatever, so you got to go eat something. So you go to McDonald's and you want, you've got a hankering for a burger. No bun with lettuce. Biggest thing, like ketchup. Ketchup's loaded with sugar. So don't get sugar. Don't get ketchup. But don't get the bun. It's still gonna have, the burger's still gonna have carbs in the patty, so you still wanna, kind of check that. Really check it. But, it's not going to kill you if you have that and then you go back to eating clean the regular part of the day. Drinking. Look online. There's plenty of sites out there that will, you know, if you don't want to completely give up alcohol, because oh my God, being sober is scary. Miller Lite has very few carbs, very few sugars. You just kind of want to really read the labels. Maltodextrin, and it's sucrose. There's so many little hidden sugars that are put into things that, you know, you're supposed to eat pork rind, or you can't eat pork rinds, because they're high in fat and they're high, you know, but they're no carbs on, you know, whatever. But just about any of the flavored ones from H-E-B or Kroger or whatever, all have maltodextrin, all have hidden sugars. Even seasonings, like I threw away probably 3 or 4 bottles, you know, the small bottles, just like, you know, lemon pepper and garlic salt, whatever, because it had sugar, not, you know, stated in the ingredients as sugar, but it was maltodextrin or sucrose or whatever. It was a hidden sugar. So buy. Mrs. Dash seems to be about the best I've seen so far as store-bought ones. I'm sure there's some Mrs. Dash that have sugar in it, but, you know, I bought lemon pepper and I bought a couple other ones that don't have sugar in it, so, you know, it's fine. But yeah, just kind of getting the ball rolling. That's the toughest part. You know, like I said, I did this to me. Only I can undo it. Nobody can force me. Nobody can make me. You know, I'm 42. I'm not 20. I played sports. You know, when I was younger, I was, you know, relatively active as a kid and as a young adult, and kind of stopped. So, if you're younger and, you know, you're heavy and you're, you know, thinking you want to be sedimentary in your, you know, your 30s and 40s and not really do much, you're gonna have a wake-up call at one point. So just keep moving, you know, try to eat right, try to, you know, just enjoy yourself, but just try to stay moving. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. It's afternoon now, sometime. I'm gonna head to the gym tonight, and I did set up a Twitter. I set up an Instagram, which I renamed my Instagram. I kind of went through and deleted some stuff, but so if you want to follow me there, most of it's make Rhino smaller or whatever. I have the links down below. But I hope you like these videos. I hope somebody finds something out of them. And subscribe, please. You know, maybe you know, I am looking to keep these going and looking to keep moving, so it'll help keep me accountable too. I will try to find a suitable scale. Right now, the scale at the gym, I maxed it out, so I don't know. I will try to find one that I can get weight on so I can get an actual firm number. And I'll probably do some measurements and whatnot too. But yeah, I'll keep the videos going and hopefully see some progress. Thank you very much.